Hi, I'm Kevin Eikenberry, and I'm here to help you reach your potential as a leader and a human being. Welcome to Remarkable TV and the Remarkable Leadership Podcast. Today, I'm giving you a new benchmark for success. Are you ready? Let's get started. Benchmarks can be great. We like to have benchmarks. It lets us know how others are doing. It gives us something to shoot for. It gives us something to compare ourselves to. Now, sometimes benchmarks can be limiting, and that's maybe a topic for another episode. But for today, I want to talk to you about a benchmark that can change your entire perspective, can change your life. Here it is. Are you ready? What if your benchmark was joy? Yeah, you heard me right. Joy. So the dictionary says that joy is a feeling of great pleasure and happiness. What if we took every moment, every day, and said, that's my benchmark? How am I doing against joy? You say, Kevin, joy? Well, my thesaurus gives you a couple other words you consider. You don't like the word joy? How about delight? Or how about jubilation? I love the word jubilation. What if I thought about my day as, am I in a state of jubilation? And you say, Kevin, okay, you tone it down, buddy. That's a little much. I'm not sure I want to go all the way there. Okay, you don't want to go there. Well, then if you don't want joy, let's look at the opposite. You could go for misery, or you could go for sadness. I'm guessing you all would say that that's not what you want. And you say, well, maybe, Kevin, I can't tune all the way up to delight, joy, or jubilation, but I'm saying, why not? Let me ask you this question. How would your life be different if you had more joy? How would your work be different if you had more joy? Would you be more productive? Would you be happier? Yes. Would you be more effective? Yes. Would you be healthier? Yes. Why not make that your benchmark? Remember, the benchmark doesn't mean you necessarily hit it every moment. But what if that was our benchmark? How would that change your life? How would that change your work? An author and recent guest on the podcast, Larry Olson, says it this way. It's a similar idea. He defines prosperity as asking, is the answer to this question: are you having the time of your life right here, right now? The time of your life. Delight, jubilation, joy. What if your benchmark was joy? What if that's what you were shooting for? What if that's what you were comparing against? Would it change your life for the better? Let me close with today's tweet. Make joy your benchmark and strive to meet it. When you do, every part of your life will be more satisfying and more successful. Now, depending on when you're watching this, Larry Olson's interview, my conversation with Larry, may already be out on the podcast. It may not be yet. All the information about how you can follow the podcast and get connected to us is all here, the Remarkable Leadership Podcast. And if you're already following us, we're glad you're here. And either way, I'll be back next week right here with another episode of Remarkable TV and the Remarkable Leadership Podcast.